So I'm coming to you as I'm on my way to pick my daughter up from school. And you'll have to forgive me for the lighting or whatever. I've been working on a deal for the last couple of weeks, and the deal fell through today. We had the closing scheduled for Friday. The buyer showed up. They signed their documents. They brought their money. Everything was great. The seller, however, an investor, by the way, did not sign their documents. They chose not to come to the table because of the amount of closing. So on our Monday, our Money Monday, today's advice is going to be to investors. The Detroit market is incredibly popular lately. Everybody wants to get in because we're going through such a revitalization. However, it is extremely important that you take a look at the documents when you purchase a home. If you're purchasing a home, especially with a quick claim deed, that means whether it's the bank, the tax auction, or a homeowner that is trying to get it from underneath it, you are responsible for any and all outstanding charges and or liens against that property. That will include any outstanding mortgages, any taxes that are owed, any water bills that are owed, and in some cases, if the power utility companies have put a lien on their property, you're responsible for that too. In our particular case today, the reason the deal is falling through is because the seller is required to bring a little more than $6,000 to the table at closing. And of course, for him, that is not a good number. His resolution was to have the buyer pay it. Well, had that been a discussion when we listed the property, when the inquiry was out there, then yes, we could have negotiated that in. But you can't do it at closing, because once the buyer has issued their purchase agreement, unless they absolutely are positively in love with that home, they're not going to assume your back taxes and your back water bills without having already discussed it. Additionally, they are also not going to forfeit their deal because you decided you didn't want to bring the money to the table like you said that you were. So if you put it in your contract, you're going to do it. The other thing that's generally not going to happen, if you have a real estate agent or a realtor or a broker that you're working with, people work hard in this area. Your homes have to be secure. You have to keep it from being broken into on a regular basis, especially if you are not a local professional. So most of the time, unless you have a really crappy agent, they've earned whatever commission there it is. And while you think that it is not, the commission might be, oh, we just sit there, we just put it on the MLS and we ask people to buy your home. That's not how it goes. This is a very, very competitive market right now, especially for low-end homes, because everybody wants a deal, everybody wants a sale. So generally, your agent has earned their commission, and they're not going to sacrifice their commission to have a deal go through. So, yeah, I had a deal fall through. It's most unfortunate. I wish that that wasn't the case. I wish that it had gone through because, of course, you know, my family likes to eat, and I would have been very excited about it. Bills have to be paid on my end. I don't work for free. I don't volunteer in this job. This is actually my career. So, it's unfortunate. Will I ever work with this particular investor again? I can't say that I'm looking forward to it. Unfortunately, I think he has changed the way that I'm going to start working with out-of-state investors, and that's just because I have to start looking out more for my best interest than I have to do for my client or would-be client. So you live, you learn. It's unfortunate, but my money investment tip or my money management tip for the day is check your contracts. Read them in its entirety. Standard is not standard in every state. Read the purchase agreement. Again, standard is not standard in every state. And also, check these properties when you buy them. If you buy it for what seems to be a great deal and awesome, if it's $2,000 and that's what you buy it for, chances are there's a lot more sitting on that home that you need to take care of, or the house is in crappy condition. So all of the would-be investors out there, whether you're local or long distance, that is my tip for the day. Know what you're buying, know what you're selling, and read all of your paperwork. Common sense is only common to the people who use it on a common and or regular basis. Have a happy Monday.